So here we go, shave number 14, and it's the last in the series of the razors that I've got so far. So from now on I shall be swapping and changing from razors that I've already used. Until of course I get another one which, you know, because I suffer with gas or gear acquisition syndrome, you know, it will, I don't think it'll be too long before I extend this series of my shaving journey. I've actually got a playlist which I'll probably tag somewhere up there or there, where I think it's up there. I'll put it in the information bar, you know, so you can see the full series. I can't say that I've stuck strictly in order, because it just, you know, obviously my birthday came into it, and then sometimes it made more sense to do a different razor following on from, like, for instance, the Wilkinson sword razors. But anyway, today I've been really looking forward to this. Today is the Rockwell, I keep saying Razor Rock, but this is the Rockwell 6C in Gunmetal. I hope that is focusing. It's a beautiful razor, and it's got a very good reputation, so I'm hoping that it's going to do the job. And I've actually got it at setting. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that. Let me put my glasses on so I can see it's the right way around. I've got it on setting 6, so you should be able to see that. So just block my face out because it's looking for my face. There it is. So that should show you. Right, so I'm going to get on with it because I don't want to keep you another half an hour. I got the 6C, so I got the, I mean, that's the box it came in. So that's, you know, and it was well packaged. It came with an information card. So, you know, it's good instructions. And it was that well packaged. In fact, the blades that come with it, the Rockwell blades that come with it, are still in there, but the packaging is excellent, I have to say. And all cardboard, so there's no there's plastic in there. So right, let's just wet the face down. I've got it on setting 6 to start. I'm using this Aromabar pre-shave oil. Just put one squirt in my hand. And go from there. I've got loads of other soaps that I've not shown you. A lot more soaps than razors. So I'm going to be continuing obviously every Saturday with a shave, introducing different soaps. Today's soap, I always have to double take on this Saponificio Varesino 75th anniversary or 70th anniversary edition. This is quite a special soap for me. You know, I think it was very early days when I bought that soap, but it was because it was an anniversary soap. I decided to spend, you know, throw a bit of money at it, and I think that probably is still to this day the most expensive soap that I've got. I'm using the Yaki Tuxedo 28mm brush. And I've shaken out. Just going to add a bit more water because this I think is probably going to need a bit of water. So I'm going straight in with this, and the soap's already going everywhere. And this is a very hard soap, but believe you me, this will do the job. This is a very good soap, this. Right. Wet the face down here. Let's use this spray, I find that easier. So here we go. Right. Straight at it. And look at the way, again, this is a synthetic brush. If I'd used a ball brush or a badger brush, this would have needed a lot more work to get it to explode like this. And it, you know, this will take a lot more water as well. It depends. I quite like a dry lather. Your mileage may vary, as the saying goes. Oh, look at it. It's producing tons of lather. I'm going to dip some water in there. Work it in. And that will do me. Look at it. Look at it everywhere. I mean, it's literally. I've got loads on there. Don't want to waste it. So right, let's get straight into it. So this is on setting 6, most aggressive setting. Do you know what? I've forgotten to go up here. I'm not used to shaving up here, as you all know. Right. So let's start. And actually, even though this is on its most aggressive setting, this feels very smooth. Look at that. Look at that. It's come off like a curtain. A roller blind. What I didn't say was this has got the blade in it is the Gillette Nacet blade. Very good blades. Love these. I like these almost as well. In fact, I like them as much as an Astra Green. They're my go-to razor blades. Well, I am surprised at how smooth this 6C is on setting 6. That is really quite surprising. It may be that I've just got to get the angle before the blade will bite me, but very comfortable so far. Very comfortable. So, first First pass, yes, there's some left, but it's really cut through it. I mean, you don't expect to go BBS on your first pass, but my God, that's really gone through it without any issue whatsoever. Getting the face brush out again. I mean, this soap is just dripping down the sides of the brush. So not as nice a day today as it was yesterday, but apparently the weather's going to be improving. This is a bit thinner now, but there's still plenty. I'll probably have to go back to the puck for the next pass. But there is plenty here, no problem. So this is where I always get confused, because doing this to video always sort of makes you think, which way am I going? So right, that's against the grain that way. Yeah, so I'm going to go up. Now I can feel the blade. Definitely feel that it's more aggressive, and I'm still on level 6. So I will probably stop the video after this pass and I'll drop down to 3 for the next pass. But the only reason I've continued is because I couldn't believe how smooth this was at its most aggressive setting. That's really quite surprising. I mean, yes, you can definitely feel the difference. You can feel the blade. It's definitely more, because there's like a week's worth of growth. I didn't really feel the blade on the first pass, but I am feeling it now. But even so, it's not that bad. Too aggressive for a beginner, definitely, but I'm being a bit more careful here because I can really feel it around the front of my neck. So right, I'm going to change the plates over and I'll be back shortly. So I'm back. This is now on setting number 3. I hope that's focusing for you. Right, take these off again. And against the grain with setting number 3. I may have to go back to the puck, I think. No, I don't know. This has still got plenty in it. Bit thin, but I'm going to go with this. I'm quite happy with this amount of soap. It does the job. I don't go after this really sort of foamy, soft peaks meringue-like lather because too much effort, if I'm honest. It's and I don't find I get as good a shave for me. But anyway, right, let's go. This is against the grain, so here I'm coming across. Nice, really nice, very smooth. Oh, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Trying to clean myself up at the same time. So against the grain this side. Feels so comfortable. I can see why people like this razor. I really can. Real quality. In terms of blade feel on setting 3, I'd be happy to let a beginner go with that on setting 3. That's not a problem at all. So that's the third pass done. Let's see how we've done. I could actually leave it right there. There's a little bit in my usual spots, but I've not found a razor yet that gets it here and here. I think it's because the hair sort of grows completely different to everywhere else. It sort of grows forward a bit. I don't know. But I don't do that. I obviously don't catch it with the 3 passes in the right direction, so I always do this. I mean, there's my scar. I can hardly feel anything on there, so it's really done a good job there. Usually that's where I feel it most. That's how I really tell the difference between the razors. It's on the pickup pass that I know the real difference. And the 3 top razors now are the Razor Rock Game Changer 0.84, the Edwin Jagger 316, and now this. This is up there with them. I have so looked forward to this shave. The Rockwell 6C is one that I've really been looking forward to using. And it hasn't let me down. I mean, I wouldn't say the supply razor let me down, but it definitely wasn't as comfortable a shave. It's a different experience. Oh, going to the soap. I haven't even talked about the soap really. The soap, slickness second to none. I can still feel that there's slickness there now. There's a little bit there. Yeah, that's it. That's me done. So the scent strength from it, I would say, is about a 5. It's not as strong as the Barrister and Mann ones that I had, but equally it's a lovely smell. I can't, you know, when people say this smells like Creed Aventus or that or the other, I just know I like the smell. I like the scent. To be fair, there's very few scents that I don't like. So I would say most of my judgment is based on how well it shaves. So, right, I'm going to go on with some cold water and we'll go with the alum block and then we'll see how that performs. That's a good guide for me as to the aggressiveness and how well I've shaved. And it's just a habit I've got into. So I've finally got all this, well, it's not all gone, it's not as smooth as it normally is, but this has still got a little bit of a rough texture, but ooh, no, that surprises me. The burn there, wow. No, I am really surprised by that. Just shows you I've got a very close shave there and down here. It's where I do my pickups, but if this was a Merca 37C or an Edwin Jagger D89, I would not be feeling this burn at all. So it just goes to show you that, you know, the looks are deceiving and the feel is deceiving. It obviously is much closer, or shaves much closer than I thought it was doing, because it was just too comfortable. So in that way, in that respect, it's potentially a bit of a dangerous one to have, because you can misjudge it completely. But very comfortable shave. It's only uncomfortable when you go to put this stuff on at the end. It just sort of teaches you where you've got to be a bit more careful in future. That alum is a really good way to train yourself, where you've got to be careful what you're doing. Now, normally on my neck, I mean, I have to say the Edwin Jagger 316 and the Razor Rock Game Changer 0.84 both have given me a burn in my neck area at the end of the shave. So that one was definitely a bit more. Still not as much as the Razor Rock Hawk version 2 with that feather super blade. I call it feather silly blade, because it's very aggressive, but you know, I mean, it just depends on what you're used to. Right. So next stage. I've got a message up here. What's this? Less than 5% battery remaining. Right, I'm going to make this quick. So here we go. Thayers Lemon Witchazel. And I'm going with the this is, I'm going to have to be very quick, Botanicals Advanced Post-Shave Balm. So this is pretty scent free. Just putting a few drops . on with one of my favourite lemon is All Seasons Lemon Cologne. This is really nice. And in case my battery runs out, I'm going to run with Supreme Smoother, which is coconut and lime. Keep going, and if it just suddenly cuts off, then hey ho. Right, on with the aftershave. Oh, that's amazing. Really citrusy scent. Really love it. Apparently, I think this is from Turkey, I'm not sure. But it's typical of Turkey apparently, so I think it was Paul H who introduced me, Paul H Films who introduced me to this. So that's the bottle. Lemon and coconut, or lime and coconut. And that finishes it off. Oh, and that goes so well with that. Oops. So apologies for that. As suspected, the battery did run out. I used it for the head shave yesterday and didn't put it on charge last night, so it wasn't able to complete 2 shaves, the head shave and the normal shave. So yeah, that's a lesson learned. But there we go. So I think all that was left to do was say bye-bye from the Rockwell 6C and myself, and I'll see you next weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but there will definitely be a different soap on. You would have seen the next razor before, unless I might actually try and do the feather shavette. So we'll see. We'll leave it as a surprise. So I'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye.